Hey guys, hope everyone's well. Welcome to episode 3 of our FM21 Arsenal beta save. It's been a bit of a topsy-turvy season, but let's get stuck into the video and show you what's happened. So guys, as you can see, we're doing very well with Arsenal here, currently sitting in 4th place. We've played 32 games, we've got 62 points on the board. There is a significant result, which I'll show you afterwards, as to how we managed to get into 4th place. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, still top goal scorer with 34 goals. I think he scored 21 or 24 and 26 in the Premier League. Top assists still goes to Nicolas Pepe. So absolutely happy and delighted with that. So yeah, we're doing we're doing well overall. Sorry, I think. But there has been a bit of an up and down moment, which I'll just get to now. So we started off here, Chelsea 2-1, decent performance. But I did feel like, we were going to go into that game, Chelsea would get some revenge on us for beating them 5-0, but it wasn't to be, thank God. We then move into the Everton game, and we actually had a very shocking game. It could have been anything for Everton, honestly. We were lucky to even score in it, I think, really. It was just awful performance, awful performance, and Everton definitely deserved the 3 points there. 4-3 win against Leeds. I mean, looking at that scoreline, that's possibly what it could be in real life coming up when Arsenal play them. But it wasn't a great performance. We definitely got away with it. I'm pretty sure we were 3-1 or 3-2 down or something at that point, and it was kind of like, we managed to somehow scrape it. We got very lucky in the end. Fairly convincing win against Burnley, 3-0. Nothing really else to say about that. But we had a very disappointing draw against West Ham. Could have easily have lost that game. And then we move into the Villa game, won 3-1 quite convincingly. Lost to Tottenham. Had a very good game against Young Boys. I think this is probably the best performance of the whole month. We absolutely dominated them, and that was away from home. And then we move into the Man City game, losing 3-1. Again, we're just not very good against Man City. We struggle against them, and they're very good at turning us over on that Arsenal's left. So Tierney and Kolasinac, they really struggle with Sterling. So it's something to look at next time I play Man City. And then Young Boys returned to the Emirates. They came to the Emirates 4-0 down, and wow, they gave it a go. We did score some goals, thankfully, and the first leg obviously helped us massively with that. But yeah, very poor performance again. But we managed to qualify, so that's all that matters really there. And then we had a really good end to the month with the Carabao Cup final win. So as you know, before, in FM20, in my last 4 saves, we pointed this stat out in the last episode. I've won the Carabao Cup 4 times in my last ever save on FM20. First ever save on FM21. We win the Carabao Cup again. So Carabao Cup King, yes. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. It may only be a minor trophy, but it's still a trophy in my first season, and I can't complain too much, really. I mean, at the end of the day, we're all here to win trophies, whatever they are. You don't win. Sorry, you don't play to lose, do you? You play to win. So and yeah, I'm happy with that. So moving into the Villarreal game, we should have won this 2-0, but we switched off at the end, and I was thinking at this point that we're gonna regret that, and that away goal is going to be crucial for Villarreal. As you can see, we kind of went to their ground and beat them quite convincingly. In between that, though, we did lose 2-0 to Sheffield. Now, this is one of the worst performances ever in this save. In this whole season, that's probably the worst performance, apart from this Bournemouth one. But in the league, that's the worst performance. It was awful. They could have won 7-0. It was so bad. I could not get out of my half. Sheffield dominated me. It was like a prime Barcelona. And I just could do nothing against them. So fair play to them, though. Fair play. They got the 3 points, and that's all that matters for them. So, but this is where I was thinking our season was going to really go downhill from here. But then we move into Leicester, and we got a very important 1-0. It was a game of few highlights, to be fair, but the one goal was enough for us to get the 3 points, and I was super happy with that. And we went to Brighton, and we played okay, but it wasn't to be. The win wasn't to be there, so we drew 1-1 with them. And then we went into the Bournemouth game. Now, this Bournemouth game was... I jinxed myself massively in it, because when we were in it went to extra time, and we got to the second half of extra time, and we were 4-2 up. in that you know, with maybe about 5 minutes to go in that half, and I said, okay, job's pretty much done now on stream. And a couple of minutes later, they went and scored 2 more goals. So I really screwed myself over there with that one. But then we move into the month of April, and wow, this is where the form turns massively. So we struggle against Fulham. Obviously, we've been struggling, you know, all March, all of February. We move into April, and it was a struggle still. However, the best performance in any of these months was this Tottenham game here. It was as if like we hadn't been on a really sort of inconsistent run. This was as if we were on like, you know, the best run in Europe kind of performance. We absolutely annihilated them. We could have easily have won this 7-1. In all honesty, it was an amazing game of football from our point of view. They did get the away goal, which was concerning. Because I think I lost to Tottenham. Yeah, I lost to Tottenham in the league, as we said earlier. So I was thinking, you know, when we go to their ground and with our inconsistent form, it's not going to be, you know, it's not going to be a great game of football for us. But we ended up winning it 2-0, so that was good. So overall, we qualified next, and we got Real Madrid in the semi-final. Now, this result in between against Chelsea was so significant for us getting into the top 4. Beating them 1-0 allowed us to kind of sneak above them. So I'm really, really happy about that. And we've got a game in hand over them as well. I'll show you the league table in a second. And then we got another convincing win against United. Another convincing win against Southampton 4-1. And we did play these few games here off stream because I'm trying to get to the end of this month so that when I stream next again, we've got 1 month left and then straight into the transfer window, so we can have a bit of fun there. But yeah, overall it's really good. We got a good 3-3. We probably didn't deserve anything from the game per se, but we managed to squeeze a 3-3 there. So I'm happy with the point overall away at Liverpool as well, and with the way we've been playing lately. This month here is top form. So I'm super happy with how the season's going overall again now. I'm super happy we've turned it around. And yeah, that's really it for, you know, how we're doing in the league so far. If I show you the league table, we'll go to expand it. We're sitting in 4th. We've got a game in hand over Chelsea. We have the same amount of points as Chelsea, and I think we've got a good chance of actually qualifying in the Champions League. I really hope so anyway. Europa League is pretty much secured. I'd say, you know, I mean, it is, isn't it? So I think we're all good. We're all good there. So we're going to get Europe one way or another. But really, I want to get the Champions League. That's where we can really have a good summer transfer window. And as you'll see on episode 4, you'll see all the incomings that we have, all the outgoings that we have properly. And I can show you one incoming now that we got in January. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. We brought him back to Arsenal. So welcome back to the Emirates, Ox. For some strange reason, Liverpool just listed him. They didn't want him anymore. And I think he's a very good player. I'm happy with him. Homegrown, good versatility, can play pretty much anywhere in this midfield. And yeah, super happy to bring him in. We did have to get rid of Ozil though. So Ozil went to Wolves for 2.5 mil. At that point, I didn't really care where he went. I just wanted him away from the team. I wanted his wages off the books. And yeah, that's helped us massively invest in the Ox. So, but that's pretty much it for this video. We'll just have a quick check at the finances, show you the projections. So we're projected to have a 73 million transfer budget. It may rise if we get the Champions League. It may not. Who knows? But either way, we've got a good budget to work with. There's a couple of players we're looking to get rid of as well. So we should have a fair amount of money to spend and start rebuilding this team. I'm feeling quietly confident that we can really kick on next season and push for the top 4 again and maybe win, you know, more trophies. So we'll see. We'll see what we can do. But find out in episode 4 anyway. Or catch us live on stream when we stream it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. There's not really much else to say. We're doing well in the league. Got 1 more month to go. And I'm really happy with how it's going. Okay guys, so now we move on to Evolving Mindset. Free organization, absolutely amazing people. They really are. And as you can see at the top there, Evolving Mindset offer free online advice sessions from qualified mental health nurses. They also offer mindfulness, stress, anxiety management, mental health awareness, and are also available should anyone need any support. I wholeheartedly recommend them. They're so good, and if you need the help, you know, as they say, it's okay to not be okay, and it's so true. It really is. And if you are struggling out there, especially in this climate, please get in touch with Evolving Mindset. I really recommend them. Shout out to Limo, one of their mental health nurses and directors. He is a streamer on Twitch. His details will be below. If you feel like you want to just connect with a Twitch streamer rather than contact the organization itself, please feel free to do that. Limo will 100% support you through anything. Amazing bloke, top streamer, and like I say, he will really help you out a lot. Right guys, so if you like the video, please hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time for episode 4. Goodbye everyone.